Welcome to Rom Wills Money Matters. Manage your money better this new year. First, Happy New Year to everyone. And remember how in my last episode, I said, think about how you dealt with money this past year. A lot of people don't, they just spend it willy-nilly. They get it and they spend it. Make it a point for 2025, for this new year, to manage your money better, to manage it. Remember I said, what have I always said? I said it in the last episode. Your money isn't a lie. Take that dollar bill out of your wallet, put it on the ground, step on it. It doesn't scream, it doesn't wiggle. It stays right there until you pick it back up. And that's even if you even have dollar bills. Think about all the numbers. Like if you look at your bank account, those are just numbers. Those are just numbers. Those ain't literal like bills and coins or whatever that you're going to use, or even whatever country you use. Shoot. In some places, they might use animals or whatever, cowrie shells, whatever. Think about it. I want you to think about it. They are just whatever people assign the value to, right? Manage your money better this year. I don't care how much you're making. If you're making $30,000, if you're making $60,000, you're making $90,000, you're making $120,000. It doesn't matter. Whatever money that you're making, manage it. Manage it. As I've said in the last episode, and I've said several times, you want at least, at a minimum, I'm saying at a minimum, have a month's worth of money in your savings to cover any emergencies. Now, when I had my medical emergency in 2023, I didn't miss a single bill. I didn't miss a house payment. I didn't miss a single bill. And plus, I had to come up with some money to pay for some medical stuff, right? Yeah, that's another thing. Anyway, right? I did what I had to do. Because I had managed my money well. So I had money to pay for what I needed to pay for. And everything was still going well. You need to do the same thing. Because I'm going to tell you what, you don't know what's going to happen. You walking into a jail, you could be watching this video as you going to work. You might walk into work and they say, oh, well, you can't come in. We laying people off. People have been laid off or lost their job at the last minute. They didn't have any warning. Shoot. In fact, that could even be on platforms. There was a platform I was on a few years ago. And I'm going to tell you what. They gave me about 6 weeks notice. They at least gave me 6 weeks. They say, yeah, we shutting everything down. I was like, and this was a money-making platform. But I was ready. Because I had managed my money well. And that's a very important thing because you don't know. Unfortunately, even if you're in business for yourself, you don't know what can affect your business. There's so many things. If you're dealing with, like you getting supplies from another business, you don't know what's happening with that business. You don't know. You don't know. Even for what I do, I got several platforms. If something happened with one, I can just go right over. I have everything set up so I can increase volume on another platform. And in fact, I've been doing that even on YouTube. I'll tell the story when back in 2017, there was something called the ad apocalypse, where everybody was making money, but then there was something with the ads. People were acting funky. The people who were taking out ads, all of a sudden they didn't want to anymore. There was a big hoo-ha. But I still had money coming in. Look, in 2025, you really want to focus on managing your money better. You don't want to spend it willy-nilly. If you buy something, like I said, everything I buy, I look at it as an investment. Even clothes, I look at it as an investment. clothes, jewelry, whatever. Because a lot of stuff I'll wear when I'm doing these videos. So I look at it as an investment. If I'm buying shoes or something, as an investment, I'm being in front of some people. If with my car, that was an investment. The car has been paid off. First of all, it was a used car that didn't have that many miles on it, but I haven't really done that much work on it. I haven't done that much work. So I looked at it as an investment. And I don't drive around that much to be driving some fancy car. It's a modest car. And I know some people say, hey, why don't you get this car? This car for what? For what? I don't drive it. It sits in my garage most of the time, But you want to manage everything. And you want to do that. You want to say, you want to put money. I've always emphasized some type of savings. When half of Americans can't handle a $500 emergency. You want to at least handle that. You want to at least have enough savings that you can pay all of your bills for a month. And I'm saying bare minimum a month. You want to get it at least a month, get it to 3 months, that's the average. Get it longer than that, whatever the case. And then if you're talking about investing in different things, you still need money to do that. Like ideally, you want to have money to save, money for emergency, and then money to invest in something, maybe stocks, whatever, even your own business. I've talked about businesses before. Most businesses do not start off with some loan from some bank. Despite what people think, and people don't start off that way because banks want their money back. So you definitely want to start off in a good state. Most businesses are started with your own funds. You want to have that if you want to get into business. If not, you still want the savings and investment fund, emergency fund, and all of that. You don't want to be living paycheck to paycheck regardless. That's no way. You want to be in a position where even if your paycheck stop, you good to go for at least a month. I'm saying a minimum a month. But the only way you can get there is to truly manage what you're doing. For 2025, you want to focus on managing your money better. Whatever. Now, if you've been managing your money great all along, okay. Hey, hallelujah. Hallelujah. Manage it better. But a lot of people don't manage their money in a great way. That's why a lot of people get in trouble. Isn't that? Trust me. Even in poor neighborhoods, people will say, well, they're poor, they're living in that neighborhood. Yet you have several businesses in that neighborhood who are just there just to siphon off that money. So people in poor neighborhoods have money. So, but it's all a question of managing the money. That's the key to everything. So for 2025, focus on managing your money better, okay? Just keep that in your mind. Ask yourself, do you really need that particular product? Do you need that food? Do you need that candy bar? Think about it, all right? So anyway, that's all I have for today. Y'all know the deal. Let's go make that money.